Ladies and gentlemen, have I teamed up with some amazing people to bring you today's video. Today, I'm bringing you two brand new playable clubs for you in FM23. And of course, they are potentially popular, potentially divisive. We have another addition to the Red Bull franchise. Obviously, there are certain franchises within football. The most notable, I'm saying, are Red Bull and obviously the City Group. They are the most notable two. Today, we add another two clubs to the Red Bull franchise. So diving in game, ladies and gentlemen, here is Red Bull London. Now I'm going to show you a couple of these bits, and I do have custom kits done for this save. You can download them for free from FM Custom Kits. I will leave a link to Lorenzo's website down below so you can go and get these kits, the badges and the 3D kit, so it shows and looks just like this in game as well. So please do go and show Lorenzo some love, but this one also wouldn't be possible without the amazing CT, my database wizard. His links will be down below in the description as well, to his Twitter and also his Steam Workshop, where he posts stuff like this so that you guys can go and access it. But this is how you set up the database. First of all, this is Red Bull London. We'll talk about Red Bull London first of all. So we've put them at the London Stadium, of course, because they're a brand new club in London, and we've also put them in Sky Bet League 2. So there's definitely some work for you guys to do to get them promoted and propelled up the leagues. But of course, you will be aided by the fact that if we go into your affiliates and the affiliated clubs, here is the entire Red Bull family. Now, I will say there is something about this database which, if you are trying to do Red Bull London or Red Bull Dublin, you cannot do both. Only just one at a time. But this is Red Bull London. As I did say, we've done Red Bull Dublin. You can see what that looks like in game. You will follow exactly the same steps depending on what one you would like to see active. But this is the entire Red Bull franchise, all listed as an affiliate. There's an annual fee of £1 just because, you know, I believe for this you have to put in an actual fee. Obviously, that is Red Bull London B, but you've got Bragantino here. You've got the feeder club to RB Salzburg. You've got Red Bulls. You've got New York Red Bulls Academy. You've got Leipzig, Red Bull Brazil, and obviously RB Salzburg. And this works for both Red Bull Dublin and Red Bull London. You've got an amazing setup here in terms of the club. You've got great training facilities. You've got great youth coaching, great youth recruitment as well, because you would have that as part of the Red Bull franchise. They throw their money at it, definitely. And then we do have the London Stadium as the venue, but we will also say the downside of having a brand new club: you've got no players. So you're going to have to go out and find those bargains in season number 1. But ultimately, this is a brand new save, a brand new club for you guys to do. So first and foremost, let's talk about what you need to do. So if you need to download this save, there will be a link down in the description where you can take up this save on Mediafire. That will bring you to the following page. Once you've downloaded it, you will need to download the file, copy it, and place it into this particular folder. So if you're taking RB Dublin, you can pick up RB Dublin. If you're taking RB London, you can take RB London. Pop them into this editor data folder here. Obviously, I've got both databases available for me here, RB Dublin and RB London. And then you will need the corresponding graphics pack, which obviously is mine in just in the graphics pack. And I currently have the Red Bull London one saved. Again, I have to stress, you cannot use both of these at once. It kind of has to be one or the other, unfortunately. So you do have one or the other. You can find these packs, as I mentioned, on Lorenzo's website. Then you follow the normal steps for all the graphics and stuff like that. But let's talk to you guys about how to set up a save with these clubs. Let's quit to the start screen so you can follow all the way through, looking at the amazing Tato skin, which you can see the link down below as well. I'm pointing down below a lot today. But if you wanted to start a new game, once you've pasted the database into the correct folder, you will go on to start a new game. You will go on to start a career as well. Then you will go on to the database drop down on the top right hand corner. Obviously, you can see I do have RB Dublin and RB London. Of course, only one of these will work, despite the fact that it's saying both will work. I believe they are unable to be used together. So let's, in this instance, just take RB London. You hit confirm, and then you would go on to advanced setup. You would set up your game exactly the normal way that you would do. Let's say I would do this for myself in terms of what I would do for, let's say, a rebuild. If you guys would like to see me do a rebuild with this, with one of these particular saves, please do comment down below, because it's going to be a very interesting one to see if you guys would like to see this. So I always load this setup. So for rebuilds, we always have the players from the top division clubs of every single continent. It comes in at around 103, 104,000 players. They are in Sky Bet League 2, so we'll play Sky Bet League 2 and above. I don't have any of the others playable. If you want to keep the data of some of the other ones, guys, let's have Belgium, France, Germany. Let's throw in Italy. Let's have Portugal and Spain. If you want to keep the data from all of these, what I would suggest is putting them on view only. It definitely helps with the overall game speed. Let's pop all these on view only, because then you get all of the data. Then you would click at the end, once you're all done, once you're all set up, you would click the start game. The game will start and it will set up your database. I'll be back once that's done and dusted. So I have now put my manager into the game, and once the game is set up, it will look a little bit something like this. Obviously, we said that they are in Sky Bet League 2. So you go down into England, go down to EFL League 2, and you go RB London. The badge isn't going to show that because we've not put in a small tiny badge, but I think you should be all right with that. Then we do have the RB London stuff here. You would select them, obviously view squad. You don't have any players, you hit managerial style, and then obviously you go all the way through until your game is set up. And things do look fantastic as well, guys. You can see the kits on the wall there, you can see the crest. It all looks fantastic. They are called the Londoners, and you guys can get your hands on this database for completely nothing. Kits, 3D kits and badges all included. If you want to start a save on this particular database, please do drop a like on the channel. Please do let me know if you're going to do it. And also, if you are new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. But until next time, check out this playlist where we do a few more Football Manager related experiments.